Welcome, my loving fans. This is the very first Ask a Draconequus panel that has ever been made. And it is the 5th anniversary of BronyCon. I am so honored to have you all here. It's not vulnerable at all. So, before I take your sad, tragic questions and reply with my sad, tragic answers, perhaps we should start with my deeply complicated, sordid origin story. Yeah, things are getting juicy, aren't they? All right. Once upon a time, I have said long ago and once upon a time the same time, and I said once. Once upon a time in a faraway land, a young prince lived in a shining castle, and although he had everything he desired, the prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. And then one winter's night, an old beggar woman came to castle, offering him a rose and... Wait a minute. This isn't right. That's something else. I'll get it right. Hold on. My memory is very chaotic. Hold on. Oh, right. Long, long ago, in a galaxy far, far away. No, that's Disney too. Oh, no, it's all coming back to me right now. I know it, I remember it like it was yesterday, the place I grew up in. Oh yes, it was a wonderful, wonderful place. A place where it was a friendly desert community, where the sun was hot, the moon was beautiful, and mysterious lights passed overhead as we all pretended to sleep. Welcome to Night Vale. I don't know why I said that. That wasn't where I was born either. That's where my cousin lives. All right, look, I am over several thousand years old. You don't even remember what you had for breakfast last Tuesday, okay? You expect me to remember all those epochs ago? I'm going to give it my best effort. I will try one more time.
All right, now, that's enough. This is done with? No.
But I was going to talk about how the Fire Nation attacked us. It was so riveting.
What exactly are you doing?
I have no idea. It's a panel. Haven't you seen one before? I've been around here.
Wait. You were approved for a panel?
I know, it's scary, right?
It is. All right. You know what? I don't want any chaotic magic, hoodoo, whatever to go on, so I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to make sure that all of your answers are honest and everything just stays normal.
Well, that's boring. Killjoy. All right, let's start taking your lovely little mortal questions. Whoever wishes to ask me something, please form a line. Allow the children to go first, because I love children.
Down this center line right here, starting at the first chair. Please make sure that you let the children go first.
And no pushing or shoving, that's my job.
Hey, good. Are you both?
Yeah. Right, now.
Hey.
Applejack will hand you the mic after she listens to your question. And remember, this is a family event. It is PG strictly, and if anyone goes one notch above PG, you shall be swiftly punished by being sent to the hand puppet dimension. And you will enjoy it very much there. Well, maybe you won't, but I will.
Do you still hang out with the Smooth?
Of course I do. The old Smoozinator. He's just the best, especially if you want to gum up a sticky situation. He's a wonderful distraction. I mean, a companion.
What's the most chaotic thing you've ever done?
What's the best what?
What's the most chaotic thing you've ever done?
What's the best chaotic thing I've ever done? Oh, there's so many. I can't choose one. That's like deciding what's the best booger you've ever picked. or the best candy bar you ever had.
Discord, tell me about your feelings for Princess Celestia.
My feelings are long and complicated. As a matter of fact, we were going to... Hush, my children. As a matter of fact, we were actually planning to do something a while back because we hadn't spoken in quite some time. Shall I tell you about it? Well, she never showed up, unfortunately, alas, but this was what I was going to do. She was preoccupied with some royal, I don't know, apocalyptic whatchamahoosit, but whatever. Excuses. But here was what I was planning to do. First, I asked Luna to kindly accentuate the moon. Well, I didn't really ask her, I more borrowed the moon without asking permission, but I distracted her with a meteor shower on the other side of the planet, so she was not in my way. So I made the moon a little bit brighter, a little bit more romantic. I put in a few extra stars in the galaxy, a few more shooting ones, and I hope I didn't destroy any property. And then I scattered a few white rose petals. I hope you men are listening. Then I added some mist. You should always bring a smoke machine to your dates. The ladies love it. And then I would watch her ascend a marble staircase. It has to be marble. That's very important. I'm not kidding. Marble staircase. And you'd think I'd hate that because I've been marble, but no, I'm serious. It has to be marble. She would ascend. No! That's inferior! Go be with Maud, you bunch. She would ascend, and I would lean out, and with a claw ever so delicately under her chin, lean in and whisper, April Fools. But she never showed up, so she ruined our date. And now I'm bitter and destroyed. That's your answer.
Do you have any kids?
No! Look, I know I'm the most handsomest thing alive, but I can barely grasp the idea of friendship. I am not ready for child rearing yet. But you are certainly welcome to write fan fiction about it.
Do you like Fluttershy?
As a friend, of course. She's my best friend. She's the most wonderful pony in the universe. There is no but. Shh, listen. I want to point out something to you. Do you see that up there? Do you see that up there? I know I have more dimensional perception than you do, but if you squint really hard, you will see a box. And in that box, there's a big letter Y, as in young audience viewing only, and your dreams of fluttercord and all romance period for this show die here. Also, look, she's, what, 20 maybe, 19, I don't know, and I'm 20,000. I don't want to be a cradle robber, but you know, maybe when she ages a few more thousand years, it's a possibility.
Hey, it's me, Tree Hugger. How have you been since the gala, dude?
Hello, Tree Hugger, the one who talks to trees. It's groovy to see you too. You look fantastically clean today.
For once.
Far out. Have fun with Fluttershy.
What did you think when Twilight got her wings?
I was a little preoccupied. I was busy rearranging the universe, so it wasn't really on my radar. Didn't seem like a very important episode to me anyway.
What are you doing, Emma, in Fluttershy's house in the opening?
Oh, I'm just waiting for her to finish singing the intro song. Then we can get back to our tea and fun. You done? I can wait. She can wait. The adorable child. She doesn't have to ask her question. You can crush her hopes and dreams.
Already crushed.
Shh.
Hi.
Hi. Just wanted to say hello to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so flattered. You're precious.
We have one more child, and then you will be next.
Oh, no.
Have you not got something?
Can you let someone else go first if you got my attention?
What would the greatest prank you've ever pulled? What would the greatest prank you've ever pulled?
What? I didn't hear any of that because I wasn't really
What
listening.
was the greatest prank you've ever pulled?
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, boy. Convincing the main six that my invitation to the gala was unintentional with Celestia. And blasting opera music at 100 decibels when Rarity opened the door to her bathroom.
So that was you.
You few children in the audience would love to know a good prank, and this is a real prank. I have done it. Okay. Would you care to learn a great harmless prank? Yeah. Okay. Following up on what I just said, how many of you own a car? Oh my gosh, ponies that drive cars! They're evolving! But seriously, if you own a car with a CD deck, and you happen to own a CD with some good music, good cultural music, before mommy or daddy gets in the vehicle, or brother, whatever have you, put the CD in the slot, turn it to the beginning of the track, and turn the knob on your radio all the way up. Then turn the car off. Or have your brother or whatever turn the car off. Wait for the driver to get in the driver's seat and turn on the car. It will be photo-worthy.
How did you feel when you first met the main six?
I was deeply amused.
What do you mean by that?
It's Sailor Scouts in pony form. Why shouldn't I be? They looked ridiculous, shooting rainbows everywhere, trying to friend me like that would ever work.
Well, shooting rainbows didn't work.
No kidding, it did!
What do you think of Zephyr Breeze?
He knows how to go with the flow. I dig him.
What's your opinion on Princess Luna?
She is fun because she... Do you want to hear the answer or not? Because I'm gladly here to listen to all of you just shout chaotic random nonsense. But I don't think the people back home watching on YouTube would be as entertained, so... My opinion of Princess Luna is this. I love Celestia, but she enjoys a good prank. Her sister has no sense of humor at all, and that makes it all the sweeter.
Hi, Discord. I'm gonna ask this question in my Fluttershy voice. What's your thoughts on Disney World? What would happen if you ever went to Walt Disney World?
Ew. A little too chaotic for my taste, and yet too corporately dominated at the same time. Too much order and chaos, it messes with my head. No, not a Disney hater, a Disney World hater, just the theme park. I love my movies. I love all film. All film is a representation of the imagination of madness. Of course. She's my best friend next to Fluttershy.
Wait, what?
You didn't know that, did you?
No, I want an explanation on this.
You will not get one.
Since you've been to multiple dimensions, for this one, in this dimension, what are your opinions on this year's presidential election?
I certainly don't want Trump to win because he's going to put me out of a job.
All right, prepare yourself for a tongue twister. What could Discord discord if Discord couldn't discord anything that can be discorded?
Lo siento, je suis parler français ou anglais, hébreu, lo espéciaire. Parlez-vous? Au revoir, dankeschön, sausages, mathematical equation, goodbye.
What is your favorite dimension?
What is my favorite what?
Dimension.
Ooh, well, there are so many lovely ones, but I hate to break this to you, but this dimension doesn't actually exist. You are actually a beta version of a game my friends at the Continuum are running. I am just an avatar of one of them, and when we get bored or find too many glitches, we're probably gonna have to shut you all off. But you've been good so far. You've been very interesting. And hopefully you shall continue to provide us with much more entertainment in the, hopefully, few more years to come. Morbid, wasn't it? But you know what? Even though it is all just a hologram and a beta version, you're still my favorite dimension. And I will vouch for it until I can't anymore. Oh no, not this one. Oh. This one is dangerous looking.
Well, that's rude. I'm as safe as a fire hydrant during a flood.
What?
Exactly. All right.
You wouldn't be safe. A fire hydrant would be underwater, you boob. It's not safe at all.
Exactly. But my question is, have you heard about Starlight joining the main six?
Starlight joining the main six. Yeah, I did hear about that. Fluttershy wrote about it to me in one of her letters. And I was touched that Twilight allowed another person into their little circle. And she will probably get a throne before I do, but I'm okay with that, because mine is much better anyway.
All right, now I see that two lines have formed. Could we merge
Yes.
that into one? Because it's getting a little bit confusing
This one wants
up
to be
here.
drank.
Just kind of. All right, you two can come in the front, though.
Yes, children first, please. Go ahead.
Had you ever met Bill Cipher?
Oh, that takes me back. Bill Cipher, my art project. I drew him one day on a cardboard box. I was super bored. The Super Bowl was going on, and I was super bored because of it. And I don't know, I was just aimlessly drawing this little triangle man with a hat, and all of a sudden it came to life, and it did some very rude gestures and told me to go sit on a pen, and then he vanished. What has that little scamp been up to these days? He got what he deserved. What did he do? He tried to destroy the world. He tried to be me. They grow up so fast.
How many problems have you caused?
You are entitled to your opinion. You are also entitled to have everyone tell you your opinion is stupid.
All right, now let's move on to the next question.
But I will not say that because I am classy, unlike certain others.
How many problems have you caused?
You think I count things like that? People don't count problems they cause. Have you ever counted how many times you have caused a problem? I don't think so. Have you ever counted how many times you've caused a good thing? I do not think so. You shouldn't count. It should be endless. Cause endless trouble and cause endless blessings. That's what life is all about. Causing problems and causing good things. I know, because I know everything. And you are adorable, and if you get any more adorable, I'm going to be very frightened.
How did you escape from Stone?
Don't you watch television? I mean, that's why we're all here. If you didn't see the episode, I was released because Princess Celestia thought I would be useful to help her aid the ponies in defeating bigger evils in the future. T-Rex was a villain who showed up and nearly blasted everybody to Kingdom Come. And I was supposed to stop him, but I kind of didn't. He was very convincing. He looks like a metal album cover. I mean, come on, he's so cool. And we were going to be sandwich buddies, and he didn't understand the value of friendship very well, so. Does that answer your question? I like your goggles. Hi.
Have you ever seen a Pokemon before?
What is that, some kind of food? If I see one, I'll make sure I catch it. It sounds like a delicious kind of disease.
Don't.
Why? Have you ever seen one? I'll bet you haven't.
Well, I mean, I don't have Pokemon Go yet.
What'd she say?
I don't have Pokemon Go yet.
Have I played Pokemon Go yet?
Well, she doesn't have it yet, so she hasn't seen one.
Oh, okay. Well, I do not know what a Pokemon is, so I don't know what Pokemon Go is, so I can't answer questions about Pokemon, but if I do run into one, you know what I'm going to say? I'll say, get in here! What? Let them answer the questions. If you want to ask a question, go on the line, please.
Who's your favorite pony to pester?
Who's my favorite pony to what?
Pester.
Like, joke around.
Oh, to pester. Oh,
That's okay.
Twilight for sure. Because she is my foil. The rest of them, you know, they know what I am, and they've learned to accept me pretty well. Pinkie Pie, that's a given. Rainbow Dash loves pranks, and she's pretty chaotic herself. Applejack, she's nice. And Rarity, she's got style. But Twilight, let's just say I frustrate her just by existing. Because she is so obsessed with order, I am an insult to just being real. So she is like one of those cosplayers who is a master craftsman. She spends years honing her sewing and studying so hard and working so hard for all her friends and manufacturing jewels and crowns and wings and oh, the labor and sweat and blood she goes through. And then there's folks like me who with a snap, we just glue cotton balls to our face. And I look fabulous. So,
understand.
I can understand why I get on her nerves. She is fantastic. She's a wonderful friend. I couldn't ask for a better one. And if it weren't for her forgiving me with T-Rec and for agreeing to let me go, from my stone prison the first time, I wouldn't be here. So I owe everything to Twilight. She is both the most fun thing in the world to know and the light of my life. She's a wonderful person. Give it up for her.
All right, Discord, this is a very important question. What is your opinion on bat ponies?
They're stupid because I didn't invent them first, and I should have.
How dare you?
I should have invented that.
Discord, how do you feel about the Hall of Chaos?
I haven't been there yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Ooh, it's one of my brothers from the multiverse dimension 75ABZ, was it?
No, it was \B.
Oh. Whatever. How's it going, bro?
Really good. Yes, I'm quite partial to this dimension myself, but I wanted to ask, what is your relationship now with T-Rec? Like, you're not, like, I'm not really sure what happened after he went back to Tartarus.
Well, we kind of go back a while. It wasn't just a whim that I thought teaming up with him would be a good idea. He wasn't exactly my friend, but I kind of admired him, and I always thought he kind of admired me, but clearly not. I sometimes poke my head in on Tartarus to stare at his cage and point my finger and laugh and go, ha 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 ha. See what it's like? It's not fun, is it? But I'm always worried he might come back someday and get me for that, so I probably shouldn't rattle his cage too much. So. But he's adorable. You don't like Cerberus? He's a big giant puppy. I love to throw him a zebra every once in a while. It is so cute.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hello there.
Hello.
First of all, big fan of your work, always.
Of course you
no matter
are.
how much you change. Second, speaking of T-Rec, besides what you just said, did you ever have any more history with him, like college shenanigans, different dimensions, such forth?
I can't speak for my brethren in other dimensions. We share a semi-shared subconsciousness, but I don't know what they do on their daily basis. However, for me personally, I can say that we were playground bullies who took turns bullying everybody. And we weren't exactly pals, but he knew of me, I knew of his work, and we were basically admirers from afar, and we kind of didn't really involve ourselves in each other's lives. I have my style, he has his style. His way of causing mayhem is quite different from mine. I like to think outside the box. His way is fun and all, and I love it, but, heroes band together a lot faster when everything is going to heck. You know what I mean? When they have each other, they can get through anything. When they don't have each other, because they're a pain in the neck, things get a lot more interesting. So that's my style. Yeah.
Excuse me, art project?
Well, that's what I thought you were.
I'm kind of a lot older than you. Like, I've been around since before these people were even here.
Well, what fun is there in making sense? Do these people care about making sense? I don't care about making sense. I exist in different times, at different moments in time, in different time zones. I don't know what you want from me. Go back to your own show.
I can't understand.
And I remember you being a lot more top hatty and less fedora-y. Now go back to being defeated, you defeated guy.
What other weaknesses do you have other than being imprisoned in stone by the elements?
Friendship.
That's a strength.
That's partially why it took me so long and still is kind of taking me a while to adopt it. Friendship and emotions, you see, empathy of any kind, really. People like T-Rex and Chrysalis, ponies, I should say. Well, T-Rex is a centaur, but, you know, changelings, whatever have you, villains. They do not think friendship is worthwhile because they see it as a weakness. They were either hurt or they've seen others being hurt, and they either enjoy seeing other people being hurt or they don't want to be hurt again. So they build up a wall around their heart, and they think it protects them. But in the end, people with the power of friendship always know how to break that wall down, whether it's by force or just by tuning them out or by converting them. And that's what happened to me. And yes, I have friendship weakness. What? Yes, well, that's what I'm referring to, obviously. In terms of friendship, you know, friendship is a weakness and yet a strength of the greatest kind. At the same time, having friends means you can lose friends, and losing friends is one of the worst things a person can go through. But you can always gain new ones or gain old ones back through kindness and trust. And that's worth everything. And I'm still working on that.
Hello, big fan of your work. You're my third favorite villain of all time. Right behind the Joker and the Joker.
Fair enough.
But my question is, are you responsible for Pinky's zany attitude? And if so, would you make her even crazier?
I'm terrified of that one a little bit. Thank goodness she's on the side of good and not evil. No, I am not responsible for her. She's just Pinkie Pie. Sometimes I wonder if she is part Draconequus herself. Maybe it's part of her family tree if I'm not the only one. I don't know. I've never seen any others of me. So who knows? Write about it in all your fan fiction, boys and girls.
Hello, Discord.
Hello.
Are we our prey alone, or are we just a stepping stone for taking back the throne?
That was a rhetorical question, wasn't it? A rhetorical question. I love rhetorical questions. I can quote lyrics too. Inagata Davida, baby. Don't you know that I love you?
Hello, Applejack. Howdy. I'm going to ask him if anyone has visited at his home before.
Hello, Discord. How's my favorite reformed villain?
I'm doing swell.
Great, good to know. I wanted to ask, since we all know that you like to visit Fluttershy often, has anyone ever visited you at your own home?
Well, none of the main six have that capability except for Pinkie Pie, of course.
Obviously.
She doesn't seem to realize that she's there, though. She seems to just be very, very confused and go, "Oh, cupcake! Flying cupcake! Ah!" and chase after it. And then she falls back into reality and hasn't even realized what just happened, so.
That was the best Pinkie impression I've ever heard.
You haven't met the Pinkies I've known.
Which ones?
Wait till the gala. You will see.
All right, then.
All right, so Discord, my question to you is, can you hit the dab?
Can I what?
Hit the dab.
Hit the deck?
Dab.
Dab? Hit the dab like this? Is this the latest dance craze of some kind?
Supposedly.
I see. I'm a little bit of an old timer, so I'm not that with the hip kids these days.
Hi, Discord.
Hello.
So, you're here. It's amazing.
I know.
Biggest question. Which is better, Fluttercord or Dyslestia?
I love questions like these, because no matter what I say, everyone in this room is going to be angry at each other. Oh, I can't bring myself to say it. I can't bring myself to say it. I've had a crush on them for a while, but they don't know, and I'm so shy, and should I confess it? All right, I confess, it's Iron Will. I love him. I love him. The pecs, those horns, those muscles. Oh, no. I love me, myself, and I. Thank you very much. Do you know how complicated love is? Do any of you understand love yet properly? Half of you, I bet, don't. And if you think you do, you most definitely don't. I will practice baby steps first before I get into anything messy. But please, I encourage all the fan fiction you want. I won't read any of it because I'm too busy writing my own, but I encourage it.
Hello, Discord.
Hello.
I have a question. Why? I was going around to Dream, and you were in several of them. What have you been doing?
I can't help it if I'm beautiful. Is it my fault that people dream of me? I would dream of me. I do dream of me all the time. Actually, no, I dream of nothing. Absolutely nothing. Every night. That's why I don't sleep. These aren't just cosmetic, you know.
Hey, Discord, I am your second biggest fan. I cannot beat KP, unfortunately. So, she's here?
No.
Well,
oh.
Hey, KP.
Fluttershy, you brought me tea. How kind of you.
So, like I said, I am your...
They spelled it D-Y-S-K-O-R-D-E.
I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of a panel right now, but thank you for your tea.
Can I drink my tea with you?
I suppose, why not?
Hey, Fluttershy, you're my favorite pony ever. But, Discord, like I said, I am your second biggest fan. I cannot, like I said, cannot beat KP. So I was wondering if I could get a hug and show you the thing that my friend Artsy Filmer drew. My OC, he drew too.
Aw, you want a hug?
Yes.
Of course you can have a hug. But this is the only one anybody gets.
Discord.
So if anyone else wanted a hug, you know who to chase with pitchforks. Now I forget where I sat.
You were there.
There, with the tea, of
Next
course.
to the tea. I'm trying to get out of the way.
Oh.
Thank you.
Discord. Listen, at the Grand Galloping Gala, I couldn't help but notice a certain symbol on your cane, the Star of Chaos, as it's called. Would you happen to be associated with the four gods of chaos in any way?
No, but they're a very strange fan club of mine, and I don't know when they started, but they've been following me for a while, and I try not to be too invested with them, but they're nice.
Thank you, Jack.
I don't play video games. My life is a video game.
Hello, Discord.
Hello.
Before I ask my question, just want to say, with your awesome brand of comedy, no wonder they call you the Lord of Chaos.
Oh.
All right, so my question is, given your awesome brand of comedy, why'd they cut you out of the Christmas Carol episode? Because I think there were plans to have you as Jacob Marley, but they cut you out.
Oh, I'm not a very... here's the thing. I'm not very good at telling people to do good in their lives. And that's Jacob Marley's role in the Christmas Carol, to say, if you don't change your ways, Scrooge, you will be like me. It could have been potentially interesting, but I think for time's sake, they simply couldn't put me in. And frankly, I'm Jewish. It would have been all. This is canon, by the way. I am Jewish, so I wouldn't have minded. I wouldn't personally have been offended, but I think they left me out because they wanted to be polite, so. As if that wasn't obvious.
I'll be tonight at the gala.
Night.
Bye.
Hey Discord, it's an honor to meet you. It's great to meet the god of chaos, but however, I may think I may be more chaotic than you. You can ask anyone here. But
I have a heckler! Everybody point and say, hi, heckler! Hi! You are so much more chaotic than the guy on the stage. We should have come to see you. You are so very delightful. Yay!
But my question is, how is it to be the second best villain after being completely owned by T-Rex?
It feels good because I'm a much more complicated character who will appear in more episodes.
It's hot. I hope you didn't burn your tongue.
It's fine.
Oh, good.
Hello. Hello, flying eggplant. I'm sorry, was that mean? I apologize. It's Twilight, or a Wonderbolt, or something purple with wings.
I heard what you said earlier about me, by the way.
And who are you?
I'm Twilight.
But you're wearing yellow washing gloves. Did you steal those from Dexter's mother? You should give them back. You know how she gets.
Anyway, my question is, what would you say is the most bizarre, most crazy dimension you've ever visited?
Oh, definitely this one. You have internet.
What are your thoughts on Flutterbat?
Oh, I kind of answered this question, but again, I think the concept, I'm a little jealous of it. Therefore, it is stupid because I didn't come up with it and I should have. Because ponies with bat wings would have been wonderful if I could have done such a thing, but no, she beat me to it. And with such a forced plot, too. I mean, really? But she's adorable, isn't she, when she's in her evil little bat form.
Hey, Discord.
Hey.
So during our last party, you got a little crazy, and half my room is now enchanted and is still talking to me. How do I stop this?
I'm sorry?
Half my room is still enchanted and talking to me. How do I stop this?
You don't. Just roll with it.
Okay.
Enjoy the ride. It's what mine does.
Hey, Discord.
Hey.
How's the smooze doing? What he said.
How's the Smoozinator doing?
Yeah.
Again, this was, I believe, asked earlier, but that's okay. He's doing well. We hang out from time to time, and whenever I need a nice way to shoplift something, I mean, borrow something temporarily, and of course give it back, because I wouldn't want her to be disappointed in me.
He's reformed.
Yes, I am. He is also a wonderful substitute for a bouncy house. He's right now doing children's parties. He's very, very, very good at it. But sometimes people get stuck and they need help, so. Yes, it is a very sticky situation.
Thank you very much.
Hey, what's up, Discord? I do a lot of videos on you on the internet. Don't worry about it. I was going to ask why you're not in Equestria Girls.
I'm not going to star in my own fan fiction. Only losers do that.
All right, thank you.
I'm now working on another one, but they changed it to be about summer camp. I was going to make it be about the ever-free forest and all this juicy fantasy adventure, but that's not what little girls want. They want summer camp and boys and rival schools. I mean, summer camps. That's what the ponies want.
I would have liked the Everfree Forest Discord.
I know you would. So did I know. Tell that to Hasbro.
All right, Discord, I got a hard one. What would you do if you were stuck in a room with Pinkie Pie for 24 hours? You couldn't leave it, you couldn't shut her up at all.
This is giving me a panic attack, so next question.
Oh, come on!
I would get along swimmingly with her. and then I would have to flood the room and go swimming so we could expand into the universe. Because both Pinkie Pie and myself can't handle being contained in one space. We need to just devastate the whole world. Look! Buddy! Oh! Hi! How's it hanging?
So beautiful.
Yes, he's a little shy, but... Oh, you're doing good, I hope. Why don't you have a seat and enjoy the rest of my panel, and we'll catch up on some old times afterwards. Oh.
Now, in your dimension hopping adventures, have you ever visited Rick and Morty? Did Rick and Morty actually, have you encountered the two characters?
I haven't interfered with them because to build upon that question of what is my weaknesses earlier, I'm not too sure if Rick would be one to mess with. So I prefer to avoid them because Rick is a little bit dangerous on way too many levels. But they are very entertaining to watch from a distance. So sometimes I'll jump from place to place and enjoy their shenanigans.
Hello, Discord. This question has been keeping me up at night for a while, and I thought some pony like you would help me out. If you eat pasta and then eat antipasta, have you really eaten anything?
You have broken my sanity, what little of it there was. And I just have to give you an applause for that.
What is your opinion on Derpy or muffins?
Wait, what if I what with Derpy?
What is your opinion on her or muffins?
What are my opinions? Oh, I love muffins. Who doesn't love muffins?
Or Derpy.
And Derpy. Derpy is a precious little bubble, and she is the light of everyone's life. She's adorable. I don't really speak to her very often because I don't really need to. She's already chaos embodied, but and she's already gray, so I don't know what would happen if I tapped her, but maybe she turned rainbow colors like Lisa Frank or something. I don't know.
That would be beautiful.
Yeah, maybe her eyes would go right way, and that would be interesting. But I probably shouldn't do that.
Is your tea good?
It is excellent, my dear. Thank you.
Wonderful.
If you had a magic jewel that lit up and made a shrieking noise every time it sensed magic, would you put it in Twilight's mane?
If I had a magic jewel that lit up whenever magic was sensed, is this a reference I'm not getting?
It's to live action roleplay from last night.
Well, I didn't attend that. I was busy having picnics with my friend over here on the roof, so I couldn't attend, so I apologize. But if I did have a jewel that could detect magic, it'd be kind of redundant, wouldn't it? I mean, I'm magic embodied, and Twilight is friendship, therefore is magic, and da da da. It would be glowing all the time. What would be the point?
Drive her batty.
It would what?
Drive her batty.
No, because she is the element of friendship and magic, so she would be like, I have a new accessory for everyone to buy. Buy that, boys and girls. It is available at Toys R Us for $19.99. You too can all be princesses now.
That was very good.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Oh, stop. You're making
All
me
right,
blush.
so she's a little shy, so I'm going to ask a question for
All
her.
right, all
If there
right.
was a pony that was skilled in chaos magic, what would you think?
If there was a pony who was skilled in chaos magic, well, that's Pinkie Pie. She just doesn't know it yet.
Are you okay? Do you want to say hi?
Is she okay?
Hello.
Hello. Aw, thank you.
Hi.
Aw. You're wonderful.
Hi, Discord. Do you eat trees?
Do I eat what?
Trees.
Treats?
Trees.
Trees. Well, I floss my teeth with them, but I don't eat them. I eat the things that grow on trees, like cake and, garbage cans and hats, the typical things you find on trees. Paper. Oh, yes, paper. I had paper with me. Does anyone have a piece of paper? I'm a little hungry. Has anyone got paper? I'm peckish. I'll have that. Oh, well.
We'll get some.
I guess no one wants to see me eat paper today. Next. No, I will not eat cardboard. I'm on a diet.
Hello, it is a great honor to meet you. My question is, what is your opinion on John Delancey?
Well, he's already here, sort of. Nah, he's everything. He is swell, he is pell-mell, he is lighter than the note of a bell, and if anyone doesn't know this reference, that's just swell, and la 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 la. I watch too many videos of him. He is grand. He is a wonderful man. He does much charity. He's a true definition of a Renaissance man. He is always projecting goodness onto the whole community and accepts everyone, and he wants people to embrace science and the arts, and he loves Dr. Seuss. I think he does anyway. He did a character in the vein of it, and he did a wonderful narrative for The Sneetches, which is a wonderful Dr. Seuss book, which you all should read if you haven't, because I'm in it, sort of. I'm in every Dr. Seuss book in Cameo. You'll have to look in the back of the illustrations, though. It's very hard to find. It's like, where's Waldo? Anyway.
First of all, I'd like to say hello, Discord. Now, my question is, during your travels, have you ever visited the Shivering Isles and met Sheogorath, the god of Daedric madness?
If you still are hungry. You're welcome.
I have the answer written on this piece of paper. Next. Thank you, I was hungry.
Alright, so Discord, you mentioned that Equestria Girls is your own fan fiction. So a lot of fans of your work have speculated that in the latest installment, Sunset Shimmer has now ascended to alicornhood. Thoughts?
Yeah, I'm not, I shouldn't have jumped the gun and made her an alicorn too early, like everyone else does. It's just too tempting. You always just want an alicorn, and more alicorns, more alicorns, more alicorns, and I might have made that a little too soon, but can't backtrack on it now. What can I do? I'm so glad you brought me tea, because now I have something to wash this down with.
I know.
What's your favorite candy?
Well, cotton candy certainly is up there. Gum is quite fun, because then you can get your hair stuck in it, and I love getting gum stuck in my hair, and Pinkie Pie loves getting gum stuck in her hair, and you should see what happens when she gets gum stuck in her hair. It is a riot. Things go down that shouldn't go down.
I've heard rumors that you're really Starswirl the Bearded. Is it true?
We're sorry. The call you have dialed has been disconnected. Please try the number again. Ask a silly question, you get a silly answer.
I have not a question, but simply a request from Her Majesty the Queen. Incidentally, the real queen, not these posers in costumes.
Who, Chrysalis? I thought she was Queen of the Sun now. What's she doing here?
Queen of the Hive, Draconequus.
Right, on the Sun, where she was
Anyway,
pushed with the power
she
of love.
requests simply that you stop putting the pink one's party bombs in her personal sleeping pod.
But it's so funny.
She also said to say, and I quote, "If he does not stop, then tell him then I will personally kidnap her friend, his friend, and leave her tied down in ribbons at his doorstep, a loveless husk."
Right, and
that is all. Good day.
And you can tell her that anytime she flies, a large flute solo plays. And she's never once accepted my invitations for coffee, so her threats are meaningless.
She actually wants to ask a question for Fluttershy. Is she good to do that?
I suppose.
Oh, okay.
So you've been with Discord for a while. How is his reform actually going?
It's going very well. He's making progress after every time we have tea. That means he's making progress right now.
Thank you.
That is completely true.
So Discord, would you say they're the most powerful being in Equestria?
I'd like to say that, but I would be rather egotistic to say that after being turned to stone twice. It's pretty embarrassing, so no, I wouldn't say I'm the most technically powerful in all of Equestria. However, given that I was the only villain to have actually truly technically defeated the main six, even if temporarily, I'd say I have the most cojones as a villain.
What's your opinion about Rainbow Dash?
She is 20% cooler than the previous generation's Rainbow Dash. She gets me. Even when she doesn't get me, she still gets me.
So Discord, this is my question for you. Going back to the changeling thing, what do you think would happen if a changeling tried to turn into you?
You can't imitate me. Oh wait, yes you can. There's 100 of you, or never mind. Well, it wouldn't be nearly as charismatic because it would be trying to gain love from everybody. And one thing I don't need is everyone's approval and love. See, that's what makes me me. I'm not all about the whole, oh, you don't like me, I'm going to get you, I'm Princess Luna. You don't understand me. My goal is to not be understood and not loved, except by this one and my friends. But everyone else, I don't care. So it'd be not a very convincing imitation.
Long live the Hive.
Okay, so I understand you really don't like Pinkie Pie. She's just like you, but in pony form.
No. I love Pinkie Pie. She's absolutely a delight. I do love her. She's just Pinkie Pie. And it's not that I love her. It's just I can't be force-fed cake for 24 hours straight. I just can't. I'm rather actually not that fond of cake. I like pie better. So much cake. Oh. And I don't want to break her little heart when I tell her I just don't like cake. I can't look at those eyes and say no, you know. All right. It puts me in such a bind now that we're friends.
Okay, now what do you think about Pinkamena Diane Pie?
Oh, she's a barrel of monkeys. She's my favorite element, laughter.
My question is, do you agree with Starlight Glimmer's policies of communist
I mean equality?
First of all, you should all be reading your history books a little bit better because you would know that communism is not quite at all like that system she had arranged. Number 2, how do I feel about her little cult? Because that's what it was. It was very, very boring. They all had the same hairstyle and the same creepy smile and that music. Oh, man.
Discord.
Well, you are entitled to that opinion. I thought it was quite humdrum myself, and it reminded me of marching band, and nobody needs to be reminded of marching band.
Discord, it's
because those were dark days.
Excuse me? It's time for our picnic.
Oh.
Can we take one last
We'll
question?
take one last question, and then I have to go on my picnic with Fluttershy.
All right, so, and speaking of Fluttershy, what would you say is your most memorable experience with her?
With Fluttershy?
Yes.
I'd suppose the first time she ever told me we were friends. I mean, I kind of knew it was all sort of a ruse by Celestia to use me, but, excuse me. But, you know, I've never had a friend before, and I could tell with this one, even though she was doing it for the good of her friends and all of Equestria, she truly meant it at the bottom of her heart, and that moved me. No one has ever cared about me before and let me just be me. Everyone else is like trying to tell me what to do, and no, you can't set my hair on fire. No, you can't make my house go flying up into the sky. No, you can't bring the moon crashing into Earth. She lets me do whatever I want and spoils me, and that's exactly what I want in a friend. But she teaches me to not be that much spoiled, which is important. So, thank you all for showing up at my panel. I am so deeply flattered, and I hope you have a wonderful BronyCon. Thank you.